All right, everyone. I'm here. Okay, everyone is not here. But that's why I take half an hour to start my stream, baby. 33-minute starting soon screen. Is that a Twitch record? Is that a Twitch record, anyone? Can we confirm that with anybody? We get a plaque in here, perhaps? Dude, I hate my webcam. It's like I hate myself. I hate my webcam. Like, I hate this chair. I'm never in frame. Just never. Anyway. What we're going to talk about today, I don't know. I really don't have any plans. I just wanted to just go on the internet. But all over my TV and my cell phone is Trump is in China. So I guess we're going to start with that because that's where we left off last stream react session. But I saw this and it just made me laugh a little bit. It made me giggle on the inside. Benny Johnson, the MAGA head himself. Lord have mercy. But yeah, we can talk about China. But anyway. This is funny. When Obama visited China, he was forced to exit off the ass of the Air Force One because they didn't even give him stairs. Trump just got a red carpet hero's welcome with 300 students waving flags and chanting. It feels good to be respected on the world stage again. These people are so funny because they think that they're so smart, but China knows that Trump's a narcissist egomaniac. They're gonna glaze the shit out of him. Like, you're being manipulated, and like you're falling into the cards of the glaze. You know, let's look. It is a very warm welcome, but like they know he's an egotistical narcissist. Like, who wouldn't want a big fucking welcome like this? Especially when you know, Trump is like claiming to be like, he wants to be king, he wants to be dictator, you know. Says that dictators aren't that bad and Putin's all right, and you know, he sees himself as an authoritarian. Like, this is great for him. He loves it. But yeah, sure. Yeah, Obama, I mean, yeah, I don't think it really means much, but they're definitely glazing hard for sure. Well, why is Trump in China? I don't really know. Something about Iran. Let's just look at the news, hey. I want to see China stuff. News? I would like news that's like Trump coded, you know, please. Hello? Here we go. Donald Trump. Also, what is this? What is he smoking? What is this? Why is the White House tweeting this? What is this real? Chat, is this real? I like this one. The whole Israel flag over America. That one's funny. Well, what is this? Venezuela? Venezuela is the 51st state now. They got, you know, Canada put up too much of a fight, I guess. A 51st state. I'm just gonna say Alberta separationists in shambles right now. Because it's true, they want to be the 51st state so bad. This doesn't give me a whole lot of China stuff. So we're gonna watch Fox News. So anyway, Trump is in China. He's asking China for help, and I don't know how a lot of Americans on X aren't like coping with this, because in Canada, when Carney went to China, it was a big criticism. Trump's going to China, it's glaze. Trump's going to China and it's, oh my God, look at him. Look at the warm welcome. They respect America. China loves America. Like, anyway, let's just get into it. Oh, my headset's not on. That's good. Good start. 30-minute stream intro, no headset on. Got it.
And so it begins here in Beijing, China rolling out the red carpet for President Trump. We watched it here 1 hour ago. Big grand welcome kicking off a two-day summit with serious issues and implications on the line. So good morning, good evening from China. I'm Bill Hemmer back here live in Beijing.
I don't know why. The stairs, these presidents, all presidents now are just so old that the stairs is like an action scene. It's like, oh my God, is he gonna make it down the stairs?
Nice to see you again. We'll find out what we get along the way. How you doing and good morning, back
We
here.
will indeed. It is 9 o'clock in the morning here on the East Coast. And Bill, good to see you out there. I'm Sandra Smith in New York. Dana is off today. This is America's Newsroom. So it started.
This is America. This is the Freedom Newsroom.
We watched it together, but they will soon be getting down to brass tacks. There's so much hanging in the balance at this U.S.-China summit. The world's two biggest economies have a lot to discuss on trade, on technology. And then there is, of course, the issue of Iran.
This is always interesting because right now, I mean, Trump is literally going to China to ask for their help. Like he is the first one to be like, let's talk. Like he is he is coming to China to ask for what stuff that they want, right? Or that he wants from them. So China already has the upper hand in terms of leverage in that sense, in that regard. But it is always interesting because this is like the capitalist versus communist, big powers, the big two economies of the world. What's going to happen, right? It's very interesting. And I'd like to see what's going to happen. But I honestly, out of all of these meetings that I've seen, like, listen, I've only seen a handful, but like, not like on the news, but they usually come out of it with like shit, like very like inches worth of progress.
Yeah, we'll
or
see
anything
where the ball moves
huge.
on that.
Unless it's like tariffs, like, oh, we're gonna give you 100% tariffs.
At all. China's the largest buyer of Iranian oil, and right now a fragile ceasefire between the U.S. and Iran hangs in the backdrop. According to the president, before he left Washington, that is not the focus of this trip.
I have a great relationship with President Xi, and I think it's going to remain that way. We have a lot
Dude,
of
he's
things
so
to
orange.
discuss. I wouldn't say Iran is one of them, to be honest with you, because we have Iran very much under control. We're either going to make a deal or they're going to be decimated. So one way or the other, we win. But we're going.
That's crazy just to say out loud. We're just gonna decimate them if they don't do what we say. That is wild. Democracy, by the way. This is democracy. This is how democracy works.
We're going to be talking with President Xi about a lot of different things.
But I cannot imagine that Iran is not going to be a discussion point because oil. We all know America loves oil. Oil is like the best thing America needs. They crave oil. It's like right next to Christ, it's oil, baby. Venezuela stealing their oil, just shitting on Iran to take their uranium, maybe. Fucking Benjamin Netanyahu on 60 Minutes talking about going to take out uranium enrichments, take their resources.
I would say more than anything else will be trade.
Wilder.
And China has is a huge player in oil. They buy Russian oil, they buy Iranian oil, they sell it to India. India sells it back to America.
Okay, now Aisha Hasni reporting with me here live in Beijing, and hello to you.
Hello to you.
Go ahead and
Good evening. Good morning. We don't know still. Hey, the president has previewed what he's going to talk to Xi about first, and that is trade. He said that he's going to ask Xi to open up China to business with these business executives that he's bringing along with him in this big delegation.
Oh, I saw Elon was tweeting. They might bring him up, but Elon was like, I'm on Air Force One to go to China because Elon, his Teslas are no longer the most popular car in China for EVs. Like the BYDs are taking over. So I'm sure that's maybe a
We
thing.
just saw the arrival.
These are
Let's
the
put that
backdoor
up on the
deals,
screen
baby.
there. He was greeted by the vice president of China and 300 Chinese kids, Bill, waving the China and U.S. flags. He says trade is the top priority for this state visit, not Iran. Although Iran will come up, he plans to have a long talk with Xi about it. But he says that he does not need China's help when it comes to Iran, noting that China is the one that has a lot to gain from the end of this conflict.
Look at Trump. He loves it. He loves all the flag waving. Like, he's taking it in. He's like, they're all here for me. He loves this shit. Like, and that's the thing with the Benny Johnson tweet. It's like, you guys are falling for the manipulation. Like, this is all glaze. It's all glaze. It's all just to stoke ego. Really, it's a negotiating tactic. Soften them up, butter them up.
No, I don't think we need any help with Iran. We'll win it one way or the other. We'll win it peacefully or otherwise.
We're only 2 minutes in. I can't keep pausing this much. Trump is so wild. Any question that he takes is like, well, if we lose, then we're just going to win anyway. If they try to win, we will just make them lose. Like, that's it.
Their Navy's gone. Their Air Force is gone. Every single element of their war machine is gone.
So here's what we
I
expect
don't know
to
if
be on
that's
the table for
true.
these talks. China wants
Seems
to lower
pretty
tariffs.
extreme.
They currently have a 10% tariff on them. They want to talk about beef sales, soybean sales, artificial intelligence will come
Trade.
up, rare earth minerals for chips. Taiwan will come up. It is the largest chip maker in the world. And talking about chips, Bill, NVIDIA's Jensen Huang jumped on aboard Air Force One in Alaska.
CEOs traveling with President Trump to China. Tim Cook. So here are all the CEOs, billionaires who basically run our country, who are in Trump's pocket, Republicans, right? Tim Cook, like the big names, Elon Musk, Tim Cook, probably the biggest ones that I see off the top of my head. Yeah, I mean, Jensen Huang, NVIDIA, like MasterCard, like just look at all these. Goldman Sachs, General, is that GE Aerospace? Like, Boeing. Like, these are the people who control America. These are the people who own the economy. So when you hear, we need the economy to do better, these are the people who benefit. And others, of course. These are not the only billionaires in the world. But, you know, like, these are the people.
Of course, NVIDIA's most advanced chips, those are
who the government works for. It's not you.
They haven't been able to get those into the Chinese market just yet because of U.S. restrictions. We'll see if that changes after these talks. And the president, like I said, will be here with a lot of CEOs. They're on your screen right now. Elon Musk among them. He was on board Air Force One. Others arriving separately here. Trump Truth Social while aboard that he wants Xi to do business with these folks. So we will see if that is the result of these talks.
You know, you ask a different analyst, you get a different answer on the question of Taiwan.
Whoa, I want to read that. Wait. I will be asking President Xi, a leader of extraordinary distinction, to open up China so that these brilliant people can work their magic and help bring the People's Republic to an even higher level. In fact, I promise that when we are together, which will be in a matter of hours, I will make that my very first request. I have never seen or heard of any idea that would be more beneficial to our incredible countries. Now, the only thing that makes sense to me for this deal with all the CEOs going over there is obviously cheap labor. CEOs want their production facilities to have cheap labor. Probably going to open up like more Apple factories, perhaps. Stuff like that, right? So, and trade and tariffs and etc. Other geopolitical stuff. But for the billionaires, I'd just assume it's more of the investment, cheap labor shit. What then can they get out of China for their own company, basically?
Of these talks.
You know, you ask a different analyst, you get a different answer on the question of Taiwan. It'll certainly come up. What the Americans have always said, Aisha, is that any time they talk with the Chinese delegation, Taiwan
Absolutely.
is part of the conversation.
You know, I spent some time in Taiwan a couple years ago, and they have a completely different perspective. The Chinese, just a couple of days ago, actually put out a statement saying that this is going to happen, that Taiwan really does belong to them, has historically always belonged to them, and secession talks really don't need to come up. The Taiwanese feel very, very differently about this. I spoke with the ambassador of Taiwan to the U.S. a couple of days ago. I asked him if he feels like what's happening in the Strait of Hormuz is giving Xi more confidence to perhaps do a blockade of his own in the Taiwan Strait, which would be devastating for the global economy, because Taiwan
That doesn't make any sense.
Chips in the world.
Why would they block? Why would they do that? Why would they create more economic instability? China's whole thing is about trade maxing and trading and being an exporting hub. Why would they do that to themselves? It doesn't make any sense to create more volatile conditions and fuck oil prices, right? Like, I don't know if that's a thing that they want to do.
And the ambassador told me, you know, he should think twice. He should look at what happened in Venezuela, and he should look at what's happening in Iran and the Strait of Hormuz. The U.S. would not let that happen.
Good to see you again.
You as well.
Along.
That's so crazy to say. Like, Taiwan could easily lead to World War III. I don't know why the United States is obsessed with Taiwan. Why is America in Taiwan? Like why? Global policeman, right? Like, they are just like, why do they care about Taiwan? So it's like, oh, if China does some sort of blockade, what, America's going to come to their rescue or something? But also, why would China do a blockade? It doesn't make any sense. Iran's doing a blockade because they're getting fucking bombed the fuck out of. You know, they're like, this is our response.
For the ride as
Absolutely.
we go, right?
Here we go.
All right.
It doesn't make sense to open and just be like, that's so offensive for China that I just don't think that would ever happen.
Former NSC director for China, you know this topic very well, sir.
Like, America is so much more in the aggressive corner than China ever has been. It doesn't make any sense for China to do
Morning
that.
to you back there in the U.S., and thank you for your time. I was struck by what you told our producers. You believe both leaders coming into this believe
I don't know who
that
this
they
person
have
is.
the high hand. What does history tell you about that?
That's right. Well, historically,
I'm just threw something out my window. The fuck?
Chairman Mao thought he had the high hand with Richard Nixon. Nixon thought he had the high hand with Mao because Mao was under pressure from the Soviet Union. And it turned out that they could find complementary reasons to move the relationship forward. And you're in Beijing today as a result of what they did in 1972. So even though both of them have their own calculations,
I don't know what the hell that was.
These are two very confident leaders. These are two leaders that know they run the most important nation.
If Trump thinks he has the upper hand, listen, Trump's an egomaniac narcissist. Of course, he probably thinks he can bully China, but he can't. China is just as strong, if not stronger, in some industries than America. It just, you can't do that to China or bully them into, doing whatever you want with Taiwan. Like, I don't know.
They know that they have the ability to shape history. They're very aware of that. And so this is a fascinating meeting.
Okay, Dennis, what is the main goal for the U.S. president? Conversely, what is the main goal for President Xi?
Well, for President Trump, he said it is trade. We have still a $200 billion trade deficit with the Chinese. What he hopes is that China will open its markets more. As he talks about, it's not about free trade, it's about fair trade.
It doesn't, this is so stupid. The deficits, people are crazy. Deficits have just lost all meaning. That means that China, you buy a lot of Chinese goods. You know why? Because they're cheap, you idiot. Because they're cheap. You don't want cheap goods? Oh, it's a deficit. We buy so much from China. Yeah, because it's a great fucking deal. You understand? Like, what the fuck?
Right now, the Chinese hold American companies out of key sectors. One of the people on this trip, for example, is in the medical area, and American medical science has a lot of opportunities in China. Obviously, you talked earlier about Boeing aircraft. There may be a deal for 500 Boeings, beef, soybeans, but there are a lot of other things that Americans can sell to China if it opens its markets. But at this point, it keeps some American products out because they don't want them competing with lesser quality local products. On the Xi side,
Yeah, my
this
sense
is about
coming into this
geopolitics.
is, I'm sorry about interrupting you, but it's my sense
Sure.
that these two men are still in the state of relationship building. Continue on, President Xi, for interrupting you.
That's right.
Also,
That's
I don't
right,
know
and-
what the fuck he's just like saying. I mean, he hit the high note of like, oh, China's shittier products. Like, what? Where is that? You pulled that right out of your tuchus. Like, what? Like, what for soybeans? If we're talking AI, like do we not remember when fucking Nvidia took a giant hit on the stock market because of DeepSeek? Like,
You shouldn't look
Come
at
on.
this as a one-off event. Remember that there is opportunity this year for 4 meetings. Obviously, the president has invited Xi back to Washington for a return visit, but there's also the G7 summit and the G20 summit this year. I have never seen a year where the two leaders would meet more often, and they have that in their minds. So let's not look for everything to be resolved in this visit. That's unrealistic, but it lays the groundwork for a pretty interesting year.
That's
in
a
the
great photo.
relationship.
Yeah, well stated. Listen to Senator Lindsey Graham and Secretary Hegseth on Iran's influence or lack thereof with regard to China, and also China's influence with Russia. Just listen to this exchange here.
Does China buy 90% of Iranian oil, Ms. Secretary?
China buys a very large percentage of
Okay,
Iranian oil.
90% is pretty large. So does China buy, are they the largest purchaser of Russian oil and gas?
I would imagine they're up there, Senator.
They are. They're the largest. So President Trump, when you go to China, realize that the person you're talking to is propping up Russia and Iran.
So now there's a common belief on the U.S. side that
yes, it is true because China is all about trade. China is like all about trade. They do a lot of trade. They are literally the exporting hub of the world. They are the manufacturing hub because America invested a lot, like Apple and all these companies invested in their cheap labor, and they have a big industrial manufacturing hub that's cheap, right? Like, yeah, so they trade max with Russia and Iran and India and I don't know who else. The BRICS. Name any country in the BRICS. I'm sure they're trading some with China in some capacity. But like, you know, but propping up is a little, I don't know about that. They're just trading. That'd be like saying the USA is propping up Ukraine, which is a little more true because of the ginormous funding. But you know what I'm trying to say. I don't know.
Xi have massive sway with Iranian.
Just yapping.
I don't necessarily take from your comments that they do. With regard to the IRGC, how much influence does Beijing have today on the war front, sir?
Well, I think President Trump has calculated this well. The reason he's saying he's not going to go to the Chinese, in part because we are in a good position, but in part because he knows they really don't have the kind of sway that some people would say they have. Tehran sells oil to China, but remember, we are talking about a theocracy versus a communist state. They don't have a lot in common in many ways. Sure, China wants the Strait of Hormuz reopened. It would like to get back to selling weapons and buying cheap oil from the Iranians. But really, there's not an awful lot of evidence that they have a big pull with IRGC or anybody else.
Former CIA Deputy Assistant Director for East Asia, Dennis Wilder, you spent a lot of time in this part of the world. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with us
did.
today. Thank you.
All right, cool. That was interesting. That lady compared Venezuela with China. That's that. I didn't catch that, but that's W chatter for catching that. That's a tough one. That's a tough take. The only reason Trump went to China is to check on the status of the Trump phones. That's funny. Oh man. All right. Can I look up like where's more Trump China? Like come on now. Where's Trump in China? Trump lands in Beijing. The arrival everyone has waited for. Damn, Trump really do be popping off with the AI videos or like the super hard fucking COD edits of himself doing just basic shit. Oh man. All right, here's a take. This has 27,000 likes. 12 of the most powerful capitalists on earth flew to Beijing today with the U.S. president as their chaperone to beg chairman of the Communist Party of China for deals. Isn't that kind of wild just to think about, just to say out loud? Is like because people shit on communists, people shit on socialism, communism, doesn't work, etc. And then you look at China and what they're doing and the incredible leaps they have taken because of communism and the economic what do you want to say, the economic foundation of Marxism, Leninism, and not that they're Marxist Leninists to a T, but basically understanding capitalism and trading and understanding the ins and outs, right, of capital, which is what the Communist Party does, right? Like Marx is the whole reason why we understand so much about why capital sucks. And China's trying to figure out their own socialism thing, which has never really been done since the Soviet Union. So it is wild to be like the 12 most powerful capitalists on the earth are going to communist China to beg for deals and try to get help from communist China, right? Dude, everyone's losing their shit over like all these Republicans are getting just like so manipulated and glazed up that they don't understand what's happening. Several hundred Chinese youth and military band just gave President Trump a grand welcome as he arrives in Beijing. 47 is loving it. China's VP ambassador and foreign minister is there. Well, this is what Trump respects looks like. Trump respect looks like. Like, I'll give that a like, you know, because I need more of this content on my timeline, of course. But all these people are so happy that China's glazing them. They're falling for it. They're falling for the glaze. And it's so funny. Anyway, that's Trump in China. I don't think there's any other videos really yet. They're talking about it on CNN, but whatever. I'm just looking over at my TV. Is there a live newsroom on CNN? No? Yeah. Yeah, no, that's all I got for Trump in China for now. That's it. For now, of course. Well, China's still trending. I just love to see crazy people on X talk about China. It's one of the greatest things in the world to me. Yeah, China is living proof that communism works. Look at this guy. 1992, 2026. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that fucking wild? One dude, I beg to differ. But look at this. This is insane. That kind of growth in that amount of time is fucking crazy. I gotta watch this arrival video. I gotta watch the Trump China video. Our president, baby's pulling up. Oh my God, this is so exhilarating. This is so pro-China. Oh my God. Look at this. This is, wow. Incredible. The thing is, the videos are cool. I'm sure it's AI as fuck. President Donald Trump. It's just so fucking funny to make this video. Like, what would Republicans do if Obama made a video like this? Shit. See what else is trending. Keir Starmer's trending. Manchester United. I don't really care. Food. King Charles. King had a speech today.
Modernize.
Who really cares? I'm gonna take another break. I'll be right back. All right. We're back, baby. We are back. We're filled up with Coke. And bro. I don't know how to sit, I don't know how to act, you know what I'm saying? Oh God, I just, ooh. Should it be like this? Is that better? Is that optimal? That's optimal. Right there. Just take up the whole screen, you fucking fat fuck. Jesus Christ. Okay. What am I doing? I'm trying to... Hey. OBS, hey. Listen to me. I am trying to crop you into a thing. Okay? That's such a big square, man. Am I just tripping? Am I tweaking or what? Like, what looks good? How do I want it? I want to like this. Oh, Lord have mercy. I need a new chair. I need a new everything, honestly. Jesus Lord. But anyway, let's get into stuff. The news, right? The news, because this is a serious news networking broadcast, of course. That's cap. This is all an opinion of mine, okay? This is an expressed opinion of me and me only, all right? This is not a factual. We do not claim to be factual on this broadcast, okay? Mistakes will be made. Anyway, let's talk about this. Ottawa and Alberta near deal to cap industrial carbon price at $1. Could you imagine? At $130 by 2040. The agreement would raise Alberta's rate gradually from 95 per ton now to 100 per ton next year. Hold until 2030. That's crazy, by the way. That's 3 years of holding. That's 3 years of a flat rate, by the way. That is crazy good for the businesses, okay? That people are complaining about, that we'll talk about anyway. Then it'll increase by $3 annually to 130 by 2040 under a tier system. It stems from a November 25 pact between Prime Minister Carney and Premier Daniel Smith, creating federal policy concessions for Alberta's emissions pledge and a new BC pipeline application by July 1st, while Smith calls it a win-win for ratepayers and investment. BC's David Eby decries special treatment, and critics from both sides question its impact on emissions and competitiveness. So basically, the BC Premier is like, oh, you're giving special treatment to Daniel Smith. And the BC literally just got 3 TELUS centers or something. I don't know. Like, we just read a story the other day that they fucking had 3 AI data centers going to BC. But anyway, I guess if you want to talk about carbon stuff, it's different. But sure, yeah, they want to give Daniel Smith her carbon win. You know, whatever. Let's see how people are reacting online. Hey. But anyway, my take on this before we get into this, it's a win for the billionaires, capitalists. That's the take, as usual. Because a fucking flat rate for 3 years is insane value. Okay? Insane. And then basically you recoup it for the rest. It raises to $3 annually. But still, it caps out at 130. So they're at 100 for 3 years, and then it's capped out 130. That is like such a good deal for oil companies and carbon emissions cap price, carbon price, whatever the fuck. Like, yeah, no, it's a big win for big producers of carbon. I don't know. It's a big win for an industry. So again, giving the rich better deals. No good deals for you or me. Anyway, let's get into this. Explosive. David Eby just accidentally exposed the entire carbon tax scam. He admitted lowering Alberta's industrial carbon price would make more provinces uncompetitive. Read that again. That means the federal industrial carbon tax is already making Canada uncompetitive globally. The entire justification just collapsed in real time. The US zero carbon pricing. Europe is backtracking. Countries around the world are prioritizing affordability, energy security, and industry. Yeah, the problem with that is that you can only burn the climate at such a rate. You can only, like, I know it's a world effort, right? But if everyone's just going, fuck it, we're just gonna let it burn until it's like a crisis, that's not a great strategy, in my opinion. I don't know. Meanwhile, Canada is still marching towards a 170-ton industrial carbon tax. $170 ton industrial carbon tax, while our investment, jobs, and capital flee the country. Why do people on X inflate numbers all the time? I saw, like, we see this all the time. I don't know. It's such an easy thing to prove. The AI thing bot, who is like, this is what the story is, it says 130 right here. Where is 170 coming from? Where? Anyway. David Eby didn't just throw Mark Carney under the bus. He drove the whole net zero narrative straight off a cliff. Yeah, but this is the problem with market fucking solutions to this shit, because the market solution to oil and high carbon producing things that of course hurt our environment, burn our world, increase the temperature of our world every year, you know, like, those things happen. The economic incentive for it to be fucking zero is huge if there's no consequences. But unfortunately, there are long-term effect consequences. But we go, hey, I'm ready to just burn the world for some short-term gain, and hopefully we'll be fine. Maybe. I don't know. You know, like, that's not a good plan for the world, you know. And I'm not even like a fucking environmentalist guy, but it just doesn't seem like a great strategy to me.
Any recent conversations with the Prime Minister or Premier Smith about the route for a potential oil pipeline running through BC? And if so, what have they mentioned?
I'm following along in the newspapers with everyone else in terms of the discussions between Premier Smith and Prime Minister Carney. This morning, I understand that there were negotiations about the national carbon price with Alberta, and that there may have been a decision made to move forward with a price of $130 a ton. This is a big deal for British Columbia and the rest of Canada, because in the rest of Canada, we have a nationally mandated carbon price of $170.
Okay, so that's where it came from. Okay, so that's where it came from. Okay. So that's where that guy got the $170 from. Got it. So basically, Alberta gets the 130. Everyone else is stuck at 170. So again, big win for Alberta. That's a big discount for Alberta. But it makes sense because Alberta is where all of the major oil is produced, right? So it does make sense. And it is totally special treatment for the Alberta companies. But hey, that's going... you're trying, like, Canada, Carney's trying to win people over with this. The thing is, I don't think any conservatives understand. Especially conservatives who aren't in Alberta.
And it seems as though there's a possibility that this policy is being adjusted for a single province. I'm curious about what the federal government's perspective is, if this is in fact what the plan is. We are in direct competition with Alberta on certain projects. We will not be in a competitive position if Alberta has a special federal carbon price that the rest of us don't have access to in the rest of Canada. And so certainly I'm curious about what is being agreed to and what is being discussed.
Dude, The competitive position, we don't live in a fucking, like, we don't live in a laissez-faire small market anymore. We don't live in a small capital world. We don't live in mercantilism or trading, or where there's like small people, small businesses are thriving or whatever. We live in big oligopoly, billionaire, trillionaire, oligarchy, just huge centers of capital with ultimate power. So to come out and be like, well, we don't have a competitive advantage, it is complaining about differences between like 130 and 170 and 100 and whatever. You're just debating prices. All of these people are still going to profit in the billions. And guess what? No matter what the price is, you as a person as a citizen in the world who does not own any capital, your life is shit still. Your life is still garbage. These billionaires, capitalists, are just getting deals with the government. They run the government. They work hand in hand with the government. This isn't surprising. So yeah, I love to ramble.
But I also understand no formal announcements have been made, and we look forward to more details from the federal government. In terms of our role with the federal government and where we are here today in the skilled trades announcement, I've been reaching out to the Prime Minister in early conversations about how we can ensure that BC's projects, which are real projects, which have proponents, which are in final investment decision, get the same amount of attention as the proposed Alberta pipeline project that still has no route and no proponent. I believe that we can get there, but we do need to make sure that there's a level playing field for everybody in Canada, and it's not just one province that gets special and treatment that results in a competitive advantage for them and a disadvantage for the rest of Canada.
I mean, yeah, it's a special advantage, but these things happen when you have billionaires working with, like, billionaires fund the government, but billionaires and capitalists are the economy. They fucking fund the bonds and the government, how the government can fund itself, and like, it's the whole thing. And so of course, when there's a big political eyesore like Alberta, sure, it helps. It goes it's going, hey, Carney, I see you, Alberta, I see you. But let's see. I don't know how people are gonna fucking react to this.
Trudeau era policy meant for that cost.
Okay, let's watch this. Let's watch some CNN or what, a CBC, sorry. Because I mean, what am I gonna look at? 94 like fucking comments on X? Like, come on now. The guy at the top was like the dude, right? Like this dude, 1.3K. Like that's the dude. So let's see some of the comments though, I guess. Yeah, but look at this. I mean, this is just bullshit. It's like, oh, look, Canada's alone. I mean, like, dude, is UK on here? Like, come on now. Climate change is a made-up catastrophe. Great stuff. Yeah, I mean, X is just denial, fucking, what do you expect from X? Denial and made-up delusion, really. But yeah, that's a story, I guess. I do want to watch this little piece of the story. I don't know if I've talked about it enough, but this is, we need to be informized.
The government and Alberta are closing in on a deal for industrial carbon pricing, a key Trudeau-era policy meant to drive down greenhouse gas emissions. The CBC's Karina Roman joins me live now from Ottawa with more on this. So, Karina, what have we confirmed at this point?
Well, sources telling CBC News that Ottawa and Alberta are nearing a deal on carbon pricing for that province. The deal would see the effective carbon price increase to $130 a ton by 2040. Now, the effective price is like the real world cost, what actually hits companies' bottom line, and it takes into account exemptions and subsidies often offered by the province. Now, Alberta is presenting this plan, from what sources tell us, to the federal cabinet this morning, and if approved and signed off on by cabinet, that price would be far less stringent than what was set to happen under the Trudeau government. The Trudeau government had aimed for a $170 per ton price by 2030, so a bigger price, a shorter timeline. But I need to point out that that was what is known as the headline price, what is set by the government before those exemptions and subsidies. So supporters of this new arrangement will likely argue that what matters is getting Alberta on board. What matters is the effective price as opposed to the headline price. And to get them on board by making sure that they're no longer fighting the carbon price on industry, then that would be more impactful than some arbitrary number that there was no buy-in for and no realistic hope of actually getting to that. Now, right now, the headline price in Alberta is $95 a ton, but the effective rate is about $40 a ton. So going up to $130 effective rate, that is substantial, although it will be a gradual ramp up from what sources tell us, Hillary. We're told it will go from $95 to $100 next year and then stay there for a number of years, and then ramp up after that by $3 per year until 2040, where then, of course, we've mentioned the effective price would be $130. Now, the Prime Minister and Alberta Premier Daniel Smith, sources tell us, are set to meet in Calgary on Friday to announce this.
We began.
Great stuff. But yeah, that's the carbon pricing. Let me know how you feel about it, I guess. What else is popping? Should we do the political test? I kind of wanted to do that, or should we just jump into gaming? Let's do the political test and then jump into gaming, because fuck this, right? Fuck these people. We're just gonna do the political test because I don't know, maybe you stumbled across my channel and you're like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? So we'll get down to it. Get down to my politics. We'll see how I get. I'm pretty sure I know where I land, but let's go. 1 of 6. If economic globalization is inevitable, should it primarily serve humanity rather than the interests of transnational corporations? I strongly agree. I'd always support my country, whether it was right or wrong. Strongly disagree. No one chooses their country of birth, so it's foolish to be proud of it. Yes. Our race has many superior qualities compared with other races. Nope. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. That's a quote from someone. That's like an Art of War quote. I don't know how to interpret this question. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. I mean, logically, it makes sense. Sure. Military action that defies international law is sometimes justified. Not really. No, not really. If you were to ask me. There is now a worrying fusion of information and entertainment. Yeah, sure. Yeah, totally. It's like, yeah, I get that. Information and entertainment is kind of misleading. I think of like Mr. Beast and like, not information, but more like drama, like pulling on like really moral things more than entertainment things. But yeah, totally, sure. Now the economy we're talking about here. Okay, whoa. People are ultimately divided more by class than by nationality. Yes. Controlling inflation is more important than controlling unemployment. No. Because corporations cannot be trusted to voluntarily protect the environment, they require regulation. Yes. From each according to his ability to each according to his need is a fundamentally good idea. That is a Marx quote. Strongly agree. The freer the market, the freer the people. Nope. It's a sad reflection on our society that something as basic as drinking water is now a bottled, branded consumer product. Yes. Land shouldn't be a commodity to be bought and sold. I agree. Land should not be a commodity because it doesn't. It's a finite amount. You're gonna run out at some point. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to divide up the world. Like, we all inhabit the earth, you know? Like, why are we dividing ourselves into nations and killing each other? It doesn't make much sense to me, but it is regrettable that many personal fortunes are made by people who simply manipulate money and contribute nothing to their society. Yep, that is a regrettable failure of our economy. Protectionism is sometimes necessary in trade. Protectionism is sometimes necessary in trade. No. The only social responsibility of a company should be to deliver a profit to its shareholders. No. The rich are too highly taxed. No. They're not taxed enough. Those with the ability to pay should have access to higher standards of medical care. No. 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 You should get medical care based on, I think, critical condition, not affordability. Government should penalize businesses that mislead the public. Yeah. A genuine free market requires restrictions on the ability of predator multinationals to create monopolies. A genuine free market requires restrictions. Well, there's no such thing as a free market anyway. So to say that it needs restrictions to be more free doesn't really make sense to me. Abortion when the woman's life is not threatened should always be illegal. Abortion when the woman's life is not threatened should always be illegal. So abortion should be illegal. No. Abortion should be legal and safe. Yeah. All authority should be questioned. Yes. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. No. The whole world goes blind, right? And apparently can't eat or something. Taxpayers should not be expected to prop up any theaters or museums that cannot survive on a commercial basis. No. Because they're not profitable, but it's still cool to go to. Schools should not make classroom attendancy compulsory. Absolutely not. You should definitely be going to school as a child. Like, what other reason besides being sick is there to not be educating your child during critical years of their brain development? Right? Like, come on. What are you doing? Anyway, all people have their rights, but it is better for all of us that different sorts of people should keep to their own kind. No, that's stupid. Keep to your own kind. No, what? Good parents sometimes have to spank their children. Yeah, the thing is, I do agree. I got spanked as a kid, and it wasn't like bad. It was like maybe once or twice when I was like 2 or 3. Now there's a line. I'm not saying fucking abuse the shit out of a child, but you got to understand there are consequences for actions, and children can't take it. They can't really take a pin, like, they're weak, right? Like, you teach them while they're young. That's my boomer take. That's probably my most boomer take so far. It's natural for children to keep some secrets from their parents. Yeah. Possessing marijuana for personal use should not be a criminal offense. Yes. The prime function, these should all be strongly agree, honestly. But yeah, not the spanking, but the prime function of schooling should be to equip the future generation to find jobs. Totally. People with serious inheritable disabilities should not be allowed to reproduce. No, man, now this is a hard one. Should be allowed to reproduce if they have like genetic things like fucked up? I would say no. For me personally, I'm just gonna hit disagree. For me personally, I don't even like the idea of bringing in a child into the world, and I don't really have an inheritable disability that I know of. Just because like life is like, is it that great? Do I want a person living in life as an average person? It's not that great, and I can't imagine having an inheritable disability makes it any better. So yeah, no, disagree. The most important thing for children to learn is to accept discipline. Yeah, discipline's yeah, definitely. I wish my parents bestowed some more discipline onto me. There are no savage and civilized people. There are only different cultures. Yes. Yes, strongly agree. There's no such thing as savage and civilized. We're all just people, bro. We're all just like living on the planet. We're all just chilling. And the idea of savages anyway stems from just Indian racism, like native racism, like, you know, African racism. Those who are able to work and refuse the opportunity should not expect society's support. No, of course not. So society needs to, benefit everybody. When you are troubled, it's better not to think about it. When you are troubled, it's better not to think about it, but to keep busy with more cheerful things. Yes. First generation immigrants can never be fully integrated within their new country. No. First generation immigrants can never be fully integrated within their new country. Yeah, I disagree with that statement. No, of course they can. Bro, my tummy is rumbling. That's the Coke Zero, man. Oh, buddy. What's good for the most successful corporations is always ultimately good for all of us. Nope. Get rid of this ad. No broadcasting institution, however independent its content, should receive public funding. No. I mean, you gotta have public funding into that. I mean, it's like, I'm sure there are necessary things that I'm not thinking of right away as to why that's necessary. It's a service. It's a public service. Our civil liberties are being excessively curbed in the name of counter-terrorism. Yes, definitely. Oh God, is the FBI? The FBI is knocking down my door after this. They updated this for sure. I'm in Canada though. I don't really think anyone cares. But if I was in the States, I don't know. What is this? The lady is a Trump? What the fuck? A significant advantage of a one-party state is that it avoids all the arguments that delays progress in a democratic political system. No. There's always going to be discussion. There should always be argumentation and debate, right? That's like just pure authoritarianism. Although the electronic age makes official surveillance easier, only wrongdoers need to be worried. Nope. Everyone needs to be worried. I'm not that paranoid about it, but even with the counterterrorism stuff and the age of surveillance, like, they are, people in power are trying to censor you, and who knows what's next. That they're gonna be like, you can't do this anymore, and you didn't know about, and oops, you're in Alcatraz now. The death penalty should be an option for the most serious crimes. Yeah, TBH. In a civilized society, one must always have people above to be obeyed and below to be commanded. No. In a civilized society? No. I feel like in a civilized society, that would be that structure wouldn't exist, really. I don't know how I feel about the death penalty. I would think agree. Maybe not strongly agree. I could be maybe persuaded on a certain day. Abstract art that doesn't represent anything shouldn't be considered art at all. No. I mean, art is subjective. In criminal justice, punishment should be more important than rehabilitation. Nope. It is a waste of time to try to rehabilitate some criminals. No. People don't understand. Like, punishing criminals doesn't do anything besides, I don't know, some sort of weird, twisted fantasy of like revenge for the family or whatever. And the government shouldn't be in charge of that. I don't know. They should be in charge of trying to help people. They're citizens, you know. The business person and the manufacturer are more important than the writer and the artist. Nope. Mothers may have careers, but their first duty is to be homemakers. No? What? Almost all politicians promise no, strongly disagree. I don't need any of that. Almost all politicians promise economic growth, but we should heed the warnings of climate science that growth is detrimental to our efforts to curb global warming. Yeah, I agree. Making peace with the establishment is an important aspect of maturity. No, absolutely not. I think an important aspect of maturity is realizing that the establishment is your enemy. And the enemy of my enemy, the people in this case, the people are enemies of the establishment and vice versa or whatever. So the enemy of my enemy is my friend, which are the people. So fuck the establishment. Absolutely not. Astrology accurately explains many things. Whoa, no. Nope. You cannot be moral without being religious. Nope. Charity is better than social security as a means of helping the genuinely disadvantaged. If everyone did charity, I think so. I really don't know. Because it's like if everyone did charity and it was like a thing that everyone in society was doing charity, then I could see that. But I don't really know how the question is for, like, wants me to answer it. I can agree with charity. No, I agree with charity. I'm on the side of charity. Let it be seen here. Some people are naturally unlucky. I mean, yeah. There are, yeah, sure. But I don't really believe in luck. But it's lucky to get spawned into somewhere good as like a birth point. Some people are naturally lucky. Yeah, totally. It is important that my child's school instills religious values. No, please no. Sex outside marriage is usually immoral. Nope. A same-sex couple in a stable, loving relationship should not be excluded from the possibility of child adoption. Of course they shouldn't be excluded. Pornography depicting consenting adults should be legal for the adult population. Yeah. Pornography depicting consenting adults should be legal for the adult population. Yeah, why not? I have no problem with it. What goes on in a private bedroom between consenting adults is no business of the state. Yes. No one can feel naturally homosexual. What? No one can feel naturally homosexual? Okay. These days, openness about sex has gone too far. Nope. Now let's see where we stand, baby. Let's see what we got. Oh boy. What did I get? What did I, is this, I'm a economic left / right negative 7.38, social libertarian / authoritarian negative 6.21. I don't know what these numbers mean. What does this mean? I know I'm around this area. I'm in the socialism, communism area. I'm not in the Nazi area. I know that. Let's see. Show the chart in separate window. No. About the political compass. The starting point of the original political compass was in 2001. Yeah. So here's how it works. Authoritarian, left, right, libertarian. Saudi Arabia, China. So what did I get? I don't know. What did I get? I got this. It doesn't tell me anything. It doesn't say, like, I mean, I'm obviously a libertarian left. I'm not a left authoritarian. So that, I'm not like a China. I'm not up in the China. I guess communism might be up here more. Yeah, I'm definitely more of a liberal, socialist, leftist, communist. But communism way up here, kind of, because it is authoritarian when you think about the state, right? Because, well, the things with these political compasses is it doesn't take into consideration that the state itself is authoritarian in itself, right? So the people, the people, the workers would crush the bourgeois, the capitalists under the state, which is communism, obviously. But I think I nailed a lot of those questions, TBH. I wish they had more of this. Anyway. What else can I do with this? Is it nothing? Okay, here we go. So, like, Vladimir Putin's up here, Xi Jinping's up here, Kim Jong-un's way up here. Where are they? Donald Trump's like way the fuck up here, like super Nazi. JD Vance. They should put like Hitler. Benjamin Netanyahu's up here. That's funny. What even is this? What is this? I don't know what this side is. It's libertarian right? How could libertarian but economically right? Okay, I got it. But yeah, I'm in the fucking socialist area for sure. Yeah. Anyway, that's the political compass test of me. Now we're going to get into gaming, and I'm just going to take another break, and we're going to take a short little break, and I'm going to open up my game here. Open up the game. Edit my stream info. All right. We're back, baby. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 13 days ago. Yeah, delete that. Go back into make your movie, baby. How come it says retro rewind? Is that because the update fucked me? I think that's the update. I think that update did that. Because all the colors are the same, everything else is the same, but yeah, let's get rid of this. Clara, you suck. I'm sorry. I don't know. I was tripping last night. Clara, what, don't I already have a sign that says this? Get me out of here, please. We get out of here? I don't have a sign that says get a girlfriend. Okay. There you go. Bam. Something more sexy, maybe? Nah, that's good. I don't know what to put there. Anyway, we're gonna take a break, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the shop, eh? Make your movie. Welcome back to the store. I forgot we had a lot of frames up. I like that framing. Anyway, we finished the last day when we last left off, and I'm just gonna do my due diligence here and get in all these movie returns. Again, we stack up all of our movie returns at night. I don't do any of the stacking during the shift, all right? It's not how we roll around here until we get an employee. You know? But for now, it's just us. Just me and you. Alone in our movie shop with $700 and a little toy, you know? Honestly, this startup capital we must have had for the shop is okay. No respect for the goddamn store, huh? Whoever fucking, I bet you if it's that spiky haired cunt again, man, oh man, we might have to be looking at a permanent ban, a permaban membership. She cannot enter the store. We're gonna have to get some security up. Can't wait till they add that. When are they gonna add guns to the game? When can I defend my rights as a store owner? You know? Based in the 90s. Come on now. You tell me they don't have guns in the 90s in America? I'm assuming this is based in America. Great stuff. Oh, my bad. My bad. All right. Perfect. The returns are the worst part, man. Like, this is literally the most tedious part. At least the cashiering is at least a little more fun and interactive during the shift. This is just tedious, mind-numbing, just hard work right here, just hard labor. There we go. All right, this should be really the last of it, I'm hoping. No? Oh, we still have drama. Great. I guess this is what I get for leaving this all. And honestly, I still agree with the tactics. This is still worth. Bam. Oh my god, these customers. All right, come on now. Work. We have so many goddamn movies. Okay, this has to be the last load, right? No pun intended. The adult movies are coming up. There's gonna have to be another one of these stations someday, right? I'm thinking long term in the future here, but like, just thinking like this is not enough when we have like thousands of movies. My bad. The action section, right? We have our brand new action section. The sausage's true desire. Wow. One lucky sausage right there. Wow. All right, get this fucking in the trash here. Clean up a little bit, and we're finally done with returns. Wow. These are all of our action movies? I guess they're still out. They're out there. All right, now we have new releases today. Good thing I checked. We have new releases. Star Wars just came out. I'm buying 10 copies. Give me a mixed bag as well. Oh, so let me get some more action movies. That's an action movie. Oh, we are just full. Can I buy anything in here? Nope. Nope. Nah. Not really. What is that? Oh, right, it's a sign. Okay, hopefully this mixed box gives us some action movies. Right? Okay. We got our scientific. This is the new releases. Star Wars just came out, everybody. Get your brand new Star Wars movie. Dude, all the nerds are going to be just flooding the shops tonight, baby. I'm just going to take these out. We have too much. We need more variety here. I think the Sweet Busters were fine there. Crunchzilla, chocolate, easy. Easy first top shelf item. Sour Bombs. Easy. Easy money. Caramel popcorn, easily goated. And then we'll put a Galaxy bar right at the bottom here. That's a good selection. Okay. Returns are done. New movies done. We got just all this movies to put away, and then we're opening up the shop. Oh my god, we have so many ultra rares. Wait. That's not it. We have 4 rares. Dude, one of these are getting fucking broken, man. Oh man, that's gonna be so sad. Unless I just keep it in the back. How much are these worth? $67.50? And I have 4 of them. I'm keeping these in the back, boys. These are not going anywhere. I am keeping these in the back. What? What is this? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know I could do that. That you know, I'm not letting those go out. 67 times 4? What is that? Where's my... I don't have my phone. I can't just AI fucking ChatGPT that shit. All right, and then another thing. Wow, look, the new Star Wars, man. It's out. It's here. It kind of hides the action movies, but people are kind of come over for the snacks and be like, oh, they have an action section. Oh my god. Should we open? Are we good to open? Are we clear to open? Maybe we should buy more of the Star Wars movies because I got really lucky. I'm just gonna buy 4 more just to replenish and see what happens. Don't tell me it gave me 8. So I got 1 more fucking rare, and I got 3 extra ones. Dope. Fine with me, honestly. That completes the row. That's perfect. Perfect. We're opening this bitch. Open up. Come on in, buddy. I've seen you staring down my shop for fucking half an hour now. We're open now, chat. We're open. Would you come into this store? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Lord have mercy. Try to open up my stream manager, please. Right to the action section for that guy. Oh, he was rethinking himself. This guy was confused. Oh, where is everyone going? People are getting real confused. My name was on the reservation list. Great. You wanted this, hey? Very good choice, sir. Got some snacks over here if you also needed the, you know. Oh, what's popping up in here? Is it it's a Sunday. Oh, it's the weekend. It's 9 in the morning. So we're already busy. Yo, dope, dude. 4 movies? Oh, 3 movies? Nice, man. Got the new Star Wars? Dope. I hope you like it. It's gonna be like one of the best-selling movies of all time. Didn't grab the Star Wars. Rough one. Is this Clara? No, it's Sandrine. How could I be mistaken? My bad. Oh, hello. Oh, you reserved the stuffed toy Starship. That's a great movie. My kid loved that one. You just gotta tell customers random shit to get them to buy stuff. Doesn't have to be true. Just tell them anything, you know, tell them nice stuff. Oh. $2 late fee. This is the worst day of my life. Don't do this to me. Well, I think you got 3. I think you scanned in 3. So I'm going to cancel your fee, buddy. This was about to get messy, David. Oh, really? I'll remember that, David. Oh, I'll remember that, buddy. I gave you the fucking fee off and you're going to still be cranky, piece of shit. Some customers, man. One movie, huh? Hey, that's all the money you got in your pocket, I guess. Can't blame ya. I can't get an employee yet, right? No, I'm not high enough level. I have no idea if placement of anything matters, to be honest. Because I'm like, choose the snacks and they'd be near the front of the store, but I think that's just near my real life brain doing that. Should they be near the till or like, you know? I don't think it matters. I think they just go there. They just go wherever it is. All right, W Manslow. This guy. Yeah, I'm charging you, buddy. I'm charging you $2. You always get 1 or 2 movies. You come in here looking all cool like you're some hipster who loves movies, and you grab 2 or 1. Usually 1. Ooh. Got a tall cowboy up in here. We got like Love fucking, what's it called? Love Island or whatever. Some reality. He looks like a reality TV show contestant for sure. Man, you just cut off this gentleman right here and slap down 1 movie. Penelope, you disgust me. Get out of my store. I am so sorry about that, sir. Not that your order is any better. Get out of here. I don't like the way this guy's looking at me. But 3 movies though, hell, I respect it. All right, you had $50 on you. You had that much money on you, and you okay? All right, I see how it is. You don't like supporting small businesses. I see. Fine. Fine. You know, it's whatever. You know, I don't. You know, it's fine with me. Not like it's my fucking business. You know, I've only put my whole life savings into this place. But yeah, no, that's fine. 1 movie. Oh. Get $33 change back, just whatever. Dude, Walter, my man, absolute goat. You had a lot of items. I know it's only $15, but I appreciate you. That's a big order, considering most of our orders are $10, $7. 2 movies, $11. Yeah, just get out of my face. All right, I forgot we should light up the walls, man. Should it be purple? Oh man, what do we do with the walls? Whoa. Oh, now this, I don't know what to do now. Ooh, that kind of works with the pink. Can we use this for a while? I want to see how it looks when I just put it up a little bit like that. I kind of like it. Kind of fits with the pink stuff going on. The lights. $6. Just get out of my face, Sophie. It's 8 p.m. and these people. Hey, we're closed, by the way, everyone. Hey, we're closed. Hey, the sign, it says fucking closed. You want an orange shake? A shake. Slushy. There you go, ma'am. All right, what do you want? Oh, you were getting stalked last night and you need a horror movie to scare you and make you shit your pants? Well, we got this brand new release that just came out. That'll probably do the trick. Just the new release, huh? On a Sunday night. I don't blame you. You got work tomorrow. You know, it is what it is. All right, this bitch. The last customer of the day. And you got 3 movies. Hey, if you got a candy, you might have been the best customer of the day, but move along. You might have beat Waldo, but not today. I'm kind of liking this, though. The purple? How do we feel about black for the corners? That kind of makes it look more pornographic. I mean, I don't know, more sensual for the store. I don't like this. I'm definitely leaning heavily into the adult store vibes, if you haven't noticed. Oh, there's a corner piece right here. Now, our station can be a little more, I think, customizable. Ooh, you can customize this part of the floor too? Okay, okay, okay. I think the walls, like, I think that's good for right now. I don't know what I want to change yet. Just yet. We're just gonna fucking stop the day. 230 bucks is not great, but we spent a lot of money today, and we still made money, so. Not level 5 yet, though. Okay. All right. Yes, baby. Look at this place. Make your movie. This is really becoming home. All right. Early morning. Just fucking get this pain over with. Get the pain done and quick and just shoot me in the face quickly. All right. Okay. We'll just have one idle shelf, which is good. We could probably actually just buy more movies. I don't know why I'm so cheap. Just natural. Comes naturally to me. Reserve the new Star Wars. Nice. Dope. Once people are returning this shit late, though. And not rewinding this goddamn... Like, rewind, please. I didn't know that was on both sides. That's cool. Another late one. There you go, buddy. How much is this? 66 bucks? At some point we'll be able to sell these, I hope, but that's a lot. All right. Like for a movie. For a movie case? Like, geez. Oops, is that no? This is horror still. I thought I shoved an adult movie in there by accident. Okay, finally. This is, I mean, we're still getting started on the returns. I need to get to level 6 so soon, man. This is... This reminds me of, like, in Schedule 1, the packing of the weed in Schedule 1 hurt my wrists to a point that I was like, this is awful. To manually pack the weed. Made me feel like a real drug dealer in the worst way possible. Because I was like, I'm not even getting the benefits of selling real drugs, but I'm getting the arthritis from packing it. Okay, our horror movie section is now large enough to expand out a little bit, which is what I'm gonna do right here. So we're just gonna move this. Gonna move this. Someone's fucking calling me, of course, so I'm trying to do something. Gonna shove that right there. The popcorn machine is not fixed. We're too poor to... that's way... We're not high enough level for that. I don't even have a goddamn employee. I would never lie to my customers. But that popcorn machine is going to stay broken for a while. The pumpkin monster of the sea. Nice. All right. The Blaze Surgeon Rider. That is a crazy title. All right. Could actually move this over here. Move this in. And then move this like this. Bam. Make this red. Bam. Perfecto. There you go. Look at us. God, we've come so far. Of course. Just disrespecting my goddamn... No respect, you know, for small businesses. It's fine. It's fine, you know, I'm not gonna complain. I guess we could also just put this here. Yeah. Cool, all right. It's a Monday. Let's see what we can buy. I can buy drama and mix. Why not? Just rip me both of them. And I'll save the game. Because we got shelves that are open, so. Okay, sci-fi. Drama. I didn't mean to pick this up. Or this. Hopefully that did not damage them. I will be crying. They're fine, they're good. They are chill. All right. I think that's it. I'm keeping those Star Wars movies, man. No one can convince me otherwise. Unless I'm doing something really stupid. But I don't think so. It doesn't feel stupid. There's no way it could be. All right, cool. We're just gonna leave this laying around, I guess. Someone will grab it later. Open up shop, baby. We're time. We're stacked. We're fucking ready. We're stacked. We're ready. And it's Monday. No pedo at the door today, so What's next? Staff. Oh, please. Thank God. Please. Where are we? Are we at? Okay. Hello, sir. Oh, you got the Star Wars reserved? You're the only one who reserved a movie today. You're just a loser, unemployed on a Monday, huh? I mean, I'm wanting to talk. I'm streaming on probably a Monday. But, hey, don't. This isn't about me. It is a Monday. Maybe I should move these. It's looking a little cozy in there.
Oh.
All right, Tiger, I'm in the mood for an adult movie. Give me something spicy. That's a wild thing to tell me with that stash also. There you go.
Ooh.
I am not... I'm gonna have to call the cops on this guy. That's, quite the statement. He probably likes it. He's probably into, like, humiliation fetish stuff. You know, he's probably into it. Oh, we got a lot of fucking customers. Oh, it's you. You broke it, didn't you? You want a bad movie that you can break and get angry at? Here, break this one. Yo, goated. Susan, you're actually my goat. $16? Customer of the day. What's this piece of shit's name? Just the adult movie too, huh? Jackson? Okay, you're getting a strawberry or a thing with this? Jackson, I understand, but please don't be a creep to any of the customers here. I know I put up the sign. I know I have the sign, and you're never coming back? We don't want you back. You're a fucking weirdo. Get out of my store. Leave. You bought one pedo movie weird adult film. Okay? Go. Got that weird porno stash? Oh my God, $20. Vincent, you're my absolute go with exact change. Oh, let's see how many fees you got on your account, eh? I am impressed. I am impressed. I am so impressed. I'm gonna give you 5 cents for your good behavior. You keep that up and not break my shit. That's 5 cents. That 5 cents will go a long way. You could have easily gotten a third movie. Hello, I was at the help desk and no one assisted me. I waited a whole minute. Do you ignore your customers on purpose? That's not my problem, bitch. I have not ignored one customer. That is an absolute lie, by the way. All right, I respect this order. I know I said I can't get mad technically at 2 movie Andes because that's like a night's worth potentially. But I'm still mad. I want these big orders, man. And this wall space is really bothering me. I need a frame or something to put up there. I need some sort of decoration to put up. That big empty space is just not doing it for me right now. No one's in my damn store. We've gone bankrupt. It's over. I mean, it is Monday. Remember that Gordon Ramsay clip? It's like, if you can pack a place on a Monday, you've made it. We're not packing shit.
Hey.
My goat. Actually a good order. Maya, you're absolutely goated. Thank you. You're looking for a new release? Well, I got the brand new Star Wars right here.
Oh.
You'll be able to tell your friends in like 30 years you were here to witness the release of Star Wars. I was not born yet. Unfortunately, I would be probably a way more of a massive nerd than I already am. $22, Juliet. I will just... Oh, I just want to give you a big old hug, Juliet. Thank you. Thank you for your service. Your customer, your patronage. Thank you. Three movies, actually respectful. Maybe we should just do these returns, because fuck it. I mean, we're closing, I think, in an hour anyway, right? I'm breaking my rule, I know. But there's like literally nothing else to do. People just returning this shit broken and late, like, God. No respect for the biz. How much is this worth? $21. Yeah, whatever. I got like 500 bucks in those special movies that all of them I have. 500 bucks seems a little high. 230 maybe. Oh. What do you want, soldier? You're not a soldier. You want an old movie? You want? I'm gonna give you an action. This will be a nice Wild West film for you. Here you go. Full Throttle Bird. This will inspire you to get a bike one day. Did this guy just buy all my adult movies? I think this guy just bought 3. All right. I don't judge. That's a good order. I want 3. I want more. That's it. You're actually a piece of shit. Like, actually, I wish I could give you no change. I wish I could just fine you for wasting my time in my store. Where are these people who have returned this shit late, by the way? Where are they at? They're hiding from me. I haven't seen one in a bit. Actually a good order, by the way. I had a lag right there in my brain. I'm sorry. W lady. Chloe, my absolute goat. All right, now get out. I'm trying to close up for the night. Get out of here. 261 bucks on a Monday. Not bad. An employee. We finally have an employee to do the returns. Yes. Yes. Start the day. Let's go hire this guy. Special event meteor shower tonight. That's cool. What does this do? Meteor shower. Every space enthusiast will be renting sci-fi movies. That's good because I have a lot of sci-fi movies on the shelf just sitting. Return station slow. You're not getting hired. Return station good. Hire right away. All right, we got the tape dealer tonight because it's Tuesday. Tuesday. Can I collect any tasks? Nope. Thank God we have an employee now. I'm so happy. Just, whoa, they updated this. Whoa, they have one of the display cases with more. Whoa, this is new. Display case wall mounted. What? I want the display case 6 rows for my Star Wars, obviously. And I want a neon sign. And then I also want another snack. I want to get most of the snacks, so snack station. Hello, welcome to your first day. Oh, I'll just 1 second. I know it's your first day on the job, but you know, customers are important. You know, I'll reserve this movie for you, ma'am. Strongman shark bait. Now that's the one to reserve if there's any. All right, assigned job. You will be going to the return station. I didn't even get your name. What's your name? Aurora. Yes, thank you. Never mind. Keep working, Aurora. Good job. You're doing great. Oh my God, this is this is the flex the store needs. Damn, baby. That thing is tall. God damn, it's massive. I'm gonna sell this. The thing's over. Put this right in the corner, honestly. Yeah. Look at that. Okay, now I need to grab all those Star Wars movies. Oop. I have 5 of them. Good thing I bought a 6th shelf. That's crazy. Yeah. All right. Those are probably the most valuable ones. I'm not gonna go searching right now. We gotta put up my snack machine or more of my snack bin. Oh yes, and the neon sign. Be like, snacks over here. Oh, that's sick though. That's fucking, yeah, baby. This is a vibe, dude. This is crazy. This is awesome. All right, we're gonna wait for her to do the returns. I'm gonna get these reloaded here. We're gonna take out sour bombs. We'll put the chocolate next to each other. All right, get rid of this. What else could go with chocolate? And we'll do Sweet Buster. Here, what's after Sweet Buster? The breakfast bar. Someone's fucking calling me. Bro. This is a prank caller. Do you happen to have an adult section? Yes, we have an adult section, sir. But please don't be weird. Galaxy bars. We still don't have enough room for all these snacks, but this is more of a selection. I'm at least gonna put the caramel popcorn there because I love caramel popcorn. I can't disrespect it like that. All right. Should I trust her to put this shit away if I take a break? I trust her. She'll be fine. She'll be fine, chat.
Ooh.
Her. Oh. Hi. Her. Oh.
Hey.
Whoa!
Oh. Her. Huh?
Ah.
Hi. Oh.
her.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Wow.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Her. Hey.
Oh.
I've been talking muted for I don't know how long, but that is crazy. I can't believe I just did that. Oh my god, I am such an idiot. I don't think I was saying anything useful, but that is so sad. I'm gonna have to edit that out. Maybe if I might have to show it if I buy something. I don't know. I was gonna fucking edit it out. It is a giant blip of non-audio. That's hilarious. That is fucking my fault. I was just yapping away. I was too invested in the RP. I was locked in. I was so immersed. Like I couldn't get out. Imagine someone coming in here watching me just yap to myself, just muted, would hopefully have the kindness to tell me. Oh, I accidentally clicked on something. My cursor just went outside of my game for whatever reason.
Oh.
What's that called? Keeping my sheriff oiled up? Like a gun fetish film, maybe? Is that a thing? Americans do love their guns. Yeah, find another video store then, buddy. I don't care. You had one movie and you're gonna complain about a fee? This is a small business. I can just waive every fee. This guy actually broke a 50 on me and spent $10 too. What a douchebag. Here you go, buddy. It's 10 p.m. It's time to get out of my store, okay? Time to start the next day, everybody. Come back tomorrow. Okay, these are the last customers, right? Please. Big order for the last one. Did you get a bag of chips, sir? Anything with your 3 movies? No? All right, go fuck yourself then. Have a good night. Fuck you. I'll walk you out. Yep. Fuck you, buddy. Oh, I hit him with the door on the way out too. Nice. Yes, baby. We leveled up. Romance section now. We're becoming a true movie store. Look at that. Oh, we're gonna have a big old romance section with this type of film store. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, well, I'm gonna need some shelves. I'm gonna need some movies. Data. Can I look at data? Romance. What's my romance data like? Can I buy this? Do I have this? Can I buy this? I can buy this on the black market. $17 on the black market. Why not? Give it to me. This is a horrible romance movie. Give it to me. We're just gonna load up for now on bad romance movies. This is a romance good. It looks like literally the same movie, but different. Like the sequel. It's like the first one was better. It's like this was the best. This was the original, which was awesome. And then the sequel is just utter trash. All right. Actually, we need to put these all away because I have no shelf space. All right, let's get this romance section going right here. Or maybe I should put this like this. No, it should be like this. Yeah. Yeah, I'm right. I'm right like that. Yeah. It definitely works a lot better as like an aisle thing. Do we make it red? Do we make it purple? We're gonna make it purple. The romance section. It has to be purple. I mean, we're still gonna keep the blockbuster ones, but purple's good for romance. They don't have a pink option, so because I would definitely go pink. They should literally just have a color wheel option. I don't know why it's only so many colors and why they can't put that in. Is that a thing that they can do? Just put in a color wheel? Is it that hard to update that? Probably. What do I know? These aren't even new movies anymore, so I'm just gonna throw these in the horror section. Oh god, our horror section's filling up. Oh boy. No wonder I needed this. All right. Is that correctly placed? That is correctly placed, just looks a little off. All right, there we go. Rented this movie. The movie I rented is busted. The sound works, but the picture doesn't. This kind of ruined my day. Sounds like a problem like your TV's broken. That's not my problem, bitch. It sounds like your TV is cooked. Not the VHS's fault that your TV is trash. Your VCR player's broken. So that movie's being returned broken. You put it in a broken machine, it's gonna fucking just break. Of course. Why can't anything good happen to my store? What day is it today? Today's Thursday. Let's remember, because we have Buddy. Backyard Buddy. That comes by. Aurora is god fucking the best employee ever. Honestly, maybe all my shelves should just be mixed, but I liked being OCD about it. You want a good movie? All right, I'll show you a good movie. There you go. Bam. She plays as the plant pot waited.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's one of the best. Shakespearean even. What the hell? Inspector Gadget just walked in. Oh my. Leah. Don't worry about it. Your bus was running late. Don't even worry. You're spending $21 here. You have absolutely nothing to worry about. All right. The line is getting a little ridiculous. But, you know, this is called good customer service, honestly. Someone just returned a broken fucking thing, of course. That was the lady who called in. I don't know what the hell this outfit is, my man. Like, did you just get back from the gym or what? Yo, my customers are having huge orders. I mean, I guess it is Friday the 13th week, so maybe, yeah, expect a lot of these horror movies to get busted out. Just flying off the shelves. Easy money. Bro, she is crazy. Do you see her? Do you see how good my employee is? She's working harder than I am. I'm charging you a late fee because you have one fucking movie, buddy. The rule is 3 movies get you a cancellation on your late fee. But no, you break it, you buy it. That's the rule. Face has always fascinated me. You want an old sci-fi movie, huh? I got you right here. Right here. Right here. Oh, I put it back. 1 second. This fucking phone, man. Yeah, I can reserve that movie for you. Here you are, sir. Look at me. Working. You'd think I fucking worked at this place. 1 movie and a slushie. Not gonna judge you too hard. It's a Thursday night. 1 movie and a slush. Got it. You know, I'm not gonna complain about that.
Oh.
All of our new releases have flown off the shelf somehow. Oh yeah, you got the mushroom reserved. Yep. Two movies. Hey, you know what? It's the 90s. Who am I to complain about a $10 purchase in the 90s? This guy's just spent $21. My absolute goat, Jacob. You are just about as valuable as that other lady who I forget the name of. Who the hell is that? Is a magician just walked in? Can I really get mad at these 2 people getting 2 movies, chat? Can I do that? Is that reasonable? Like, look at these people getting 4 movies. Like, you have no excuse. Like, that's a week's worth of movies. I don't know when the return policy is, but if it's a week or something, I don't know, what, a day? I don't know. I'm trying to be more realistic about a friggin' stupid video game. It's not stupid, but obviously they didn't program that in. Shit. Dirt. Yeah, about that late fee. Well, about you getting 2 movies. Yeah, we're gonna have to charge you. You know the rules.
Oh.
All right. You get Waldo's getting a porno. That's fine. Okay, we didn't fall. I fell my chair. I thought we were going.
Ooh.
All right, throw that in the trash. Waldo, you are consistently big purchaser. This guy sucks. One movie. Cowboy, do me solid, Cowboy. Not the greatest thing that I would have done today. You know, I got my anti-Southern bias in me.
Hey.
Ooh, you got 3 movies, but you got 3 movies. My father is the mayor of this town. Charge me a late fee, and this place will be shut down by morning. I'd like to see he would. You were about to get it free too. I'd like him to try shut this place down. We're operating a legal convention here, somewhat. You only got 1 movie and a candy. I'm sorry, you did not meet the threshold. We are a small business here. All right, I heard that guy knocking. I don't want to forget, so just gonna visit him, see what he's got. Nope. And nope. All right, nice. Don't worry, guys. Just got some adult films from the back alley. Very good. All right. Oh my gosh, she's stocking up. Oh my god, Scarlett. You're actually... Wow. These people are popping off. Something about the vibes of the store. Look at that. 4 and a drink. Oh my god. We're making the rally today. I'm interested to see how much money we're gonna make today. Are we gonna break 400? It's a Thursday. People are loading up for the weekend. Maybe some people have Friday off, right? Come on, do me well, do me well, do me well. Yes. 4 movies, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm not gonna complain about 4 movies. But a drink would have gone really nice with that, I will say. Get out of here. 337, baby. 337. We did good. We did really good. All right. Who the fuck is this guy? It's Friday the 13th and this guy's standing outside my window. Okay. Oh, he's watching me too. Oh, no, he's not. Is he? No, he's not. He's just looking at me. You're not following me, are you? No, he's just looking. That's not creepy at all. Okay. Action movies, mixed movies. I'm just buying all these movies now. We're rich, guys. Aurora is... We are rich because of Aurora. And all of her value is mine. Isn't it wonderful? Oh, yes. What do you want? Who is this? Why does my boyfriend have this number on a piece of paper? Is this Melissa? I told you to leave him alone. Whatever, bitch. All right, save. But that's it for the stream. We're gonna continue this next time. I gotta go clean up, and I'm gonna re-recording the Toronto Maple Leafs series after the stream while I clean up, and I can do that easier while I'm not live on a stream. So let's end it. W stream, everybody.